how you want to suck on Dan's cock, how you want to feel Dan inside of you, how Dan is so fucking great, how Dan should be illegal in all states. Maybe you should start bringing me up. It's gross, disgusting, ugly, 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 a fucking ugly freak. A fucking ugly freak. Yeah, better get that makeup on. A fucking ugly freak! Guess what? I am fucking you tonight. I'm not fat. I'm losing weight. I am fucking you tonight. And I'm not obese. I'm fucking you. I am fucking you tonight. Fuck you. I am fucking you tonight. I weigh 190 pounds. I'm far from obese. A fucking ugly freak! How many times do I have to say it, Winnie? A fucking ugly freak! Dan. A fucking ugly freak! Who do you love more, me or Dan? It's gross, disgusting, ugly, ugly, ugly! I am fucking you tonight. Honey, save your juices. I am fucking you tonight. You even sound like you're cheating on me right now. I am fucking you tonight. You're getting fucking laid. I am fucking you tonight.
You make no money, you drive a pedal van. You make no money, you drive a pedal van. You make no money, you drive a pedal van. Everybody knows you. It's because you're the pedal man.
That's a fucking gross.
He's fucking gross all the way around.
It makes me want to fucking puke.
And anybody that comes in here and defends him is gross too.
No, you do not understand. I was raised by my mom. I respect women.
Oh, bullshit.
Listen, I have to register as a sex offender. I am not a sex offender. Fucking charge bothers me so fucking much.
Hello everyone, good morning. I'm about to do something I've never done before. We're going to talk about Jorrun. I don't talk about Jorrun a whole lot, and I'll explain why, but I'm in the mood for it today. Let's say hello and handle some business first. First of all, somebody emailed me and kindly pointed out there was a bit of an echo the past couple of times. I've changed my setup. Excuse me. So they gave me some suggestions on what I can do to take care of that. So if there's an echo, let me know. Another thing, last time I streamed, there was some bullshit going on. I'm 100% serious right now when I say this. There's some bullshit going on in my chat. It's a free country. You can talk about whatever the fuck you want to. But my chat room, my comment room is really not the place to do that. You want to argue and cause some turmoil, that's cool. Please go do it somewhere else. And this is going to sound stupid when I say this. It's like a mom threat. It's the last time I'm going to say it before I just take all the fucking wrenches from everybody and say fuck it, and I'll give one to my daughter and one to maybe one other person. I'm not going to fucking deal with it. I just want everybody to have a good time. That's all I want. This isn't the place to... I realize saying please don't troll on YouTube right now is stupid, especially with what we're about to talk about. And I don't want to have to take all the wrenches because that's going to be a pain in the ass. So, let's fucking get along. We're all here to make fun of creeps. We're not here to talk about who the best president is, or, you know, if you want to vote yes or no on some fucking bill. I don't give a shit about any of that. I really don't. Hi, Matt. Pew pew. I'm still keeping the wrenches right now. But if I have to, I'm going to fucking take them. And I'm not trying to be a bitch. Because you guys haven't seen Bitchy Babsby yet. But, it's coming. Alright. Now, today, we're going to talk about Jorrun. I don't talk about Jorrun a whole lot. Not because I don't think this shit's funny. I had some personal interaction with Jorrun, And for me, it's just, ugh, don't really want to deal with it. Don't want to talk about him. Hi, Becca. Hi, Edamame. Hi, Dr. Cassandra. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Microscopic Chungus, hello. Microscopic Chungus. Honest. Hi, my sweet, precious Honest. Lauren Legstrong is here. Hi, Leonardo. Jill Pill, Bitter Almonds. Teacup Recipes. That's my OG loved me first, and I loved you first, precious. Schmuckamuck is here. Machu Picchu. I already said hi to Matt, but hi, Matt. Hi, Webbs. Hi, Ryan. Yeah, we all need to stop climbing ladders that we can't accept that we didn't fucking earn. Hi, Learn Identity. If you take away my wrench, I swear I'll run for president. Hi, Egbert. So just for some perspective, you all know who Jorrun is. Nobody knew who Jorrun was when he came into, he was just some douchebag content creator like me. I'm a douchebag content creator. And he was pretty bad. I mean, bad in the sense that he wasn't really very funny. There's actually one of my 1 bajillion. Hi, Lawns, probation officer. Yeah, the Blue Boy video. I'm really fucking. I got wound up this morning because I saw that first thing when I woke up. And we can talk about that in a little bit. Lauren is such a fucking piece of feces. Yeah, Teacup Recipes is a little familiar with him. But just so if someone is not familiar with how he came to be in this community, there's actually a video, one of my million videos that I've made in the past 3 years, where I opened the stream with one of his songs. It's still up. I don't even remember which one it is. Because when he started, he reached out to me and some other people looking for some feedback, which is really funny, looking to me for feedback. The only good feedback I give is from my computer sound to all of you. But I told him, honestly, because he had a channel with some songs on it, comedy, quote-unquote comedy songs. I don't even remember what the song was. It was mildly amusing. I used it to open a stream. I actually did enjoy it. It was along the lines of, I hate you, but you're beautiful, or some, I don't know. It's stupid. But Jorrun made some videos that were cringy, first of all, and then took advantage of some nice, beautiful ladies in the community, and we'll elaborate about that as we go. As the vehicle to talk about this, we're gonna do from the Mirror channel, obviously, not Jorrun Comedy's actual channel, which doesn't exist anymore. Quote unquote comedy, exactly. We're going to listen to the Apology Call prequel. I might, we'll see how this goes, continue with the rest of the Apology Call calls. These make me fucking laugh. It's absolutely beautiful. I have a really hard time concentrating. I have ADHD, I think. I'm not making a joke about that. Absolutely not. I have a hard time keeping things going in one direction. So I will try really hard to make this listenable, what I'm talking about, and so that you understand. Last thing, I don't think I changed my donation sound. Doesn't matter. Donations are appreciated, not required. So the first thing we're going to listen to, and we probably won't even get through it all today, the Jorrun Comedy Apology Call prequel with Wes Most. And this was uploaded last year. And it explains... Like, I don't want the identities of anyone involved, but I don't know what he did, and I just can't get on board until I know until I know he's deserving, All right, Joe Pill, let me explain really quickly. To me personally, he was mildly offensive. We had a phone call over Skype, with the idea he was asking for some feedback. He, asked me some, like, fucking stupid-ass questions. Like, the first thing he asked me was, what was my creative process? Like, he takes himself way too fucking seriously, okay? He's an artist. Understand that. He was talking to me as if I'm an artist. But if I were an artist, I would be like, well, you're too fucking full of yourself, dude. So I'm beloved in the community. Fuck right. Yeah. And the glory hound that I am, I was ready to give him some of my professional advice. So he asked me what my professional, like, not my creative process was, how I came up with ideas. I said I don't come up with ideas. I take them from other people and talk about them. He's TCAP adjacent. He came into the community and started making, I'm going to say, quote unquote, TCAP content. He asked me if I enjoyed his roast. He literally asked me if I enjoyed his roast. If you've seen it, I can't imagine you've seen it. Why would you watch it? But he's not funny. He's just not funny. And I'm not making fun of that. Some people just are not. But the motherfucker called himself Jorrun Comedy. You should at least be fucking funny. He's a sensitive artist. You're right. And then he asked me what I looked like. I sent him a headshot. Just kidding. I have headshots I send out to fans. Like, I signed them. Look, I got Greta Batsby, Marie Gonzalez. Fuck right, Omega. I actually do. It's not a headshot. I have a picture. If people asked what I looked like before I did my face reveal, I sent them pretty much the same picture. It's a picture of my face with, I'm like, I have a piece of paper that says, this is right now, you know, in reference to Lauren, like, wanting a picture saying it's right now. And he was kind of, after that, like, disinterested in talking to me because I'm age appropriate, I guess. So I just kind of took it like, he didn't want to flirt with me, so he was done talking to me. He did tell me about his, where's your glory hound? Yeah, I'm pretty cringy sometimes. I realize that. But he did tell me he was writing a bit for me, and I was just so honored. I mean, the whole conversation was just fucking ridiculous. He didn't say anything offensive to me other than, you know, he's the same age I am. So again, it's like, what do you think you deserve, like a 20-year-old woman? And let me tell you something, Greta Batsby is pretty fucking good looking. I'm not saying this to convince you guys. I don't really talk about how I look or myself. But I've held up pretty fucking good over the years, I think. So it was a little insulting to me, considering, you know, it's not like he's a fucking underwear model. I sent my headshot to the Jorrun Talent Agency. So the big thing that he did, in my opinion, that offended me, he had women in this community read his skits, involve themselves in his skits, for his own personal sexual gratification. I'm not guessing on that. It's not conjecture. It's fact. He said it. He did it to two ladies in this community. I'm not going to mention their names. Most of you know who they are. And they are very, thank you. That's right, Becca. TGB is a sexy mama. He didn't lose out because he didn't have a chance anyway. I mean, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like we were talking shekshi and he saw my face. We were talking about our creative process. I wish I recorded it. It was the stupidest conversation I've ever had with anyone. It's like, so, like, you know, like I was talking to James Lipton, like, so, tell me, Babsby, about your creative process. Well, see, what I do is I watch a video that pisses me the fuck off, and then I go live and talk about it.
Dat damn doctor donated $5. So you're cheating on me with this cocksucker?
No, dat damn doctor. We may never even get to this fucking video. Thank you, dat damn doctor. I'm not cheating on you with this cocksucker. Hi, Smokey. Hiroshima, that's right. He basically wrote fan fiction with himself as the main character. He has, and I'm not kink shaming, everybody has their interests in that vein. Winky, winky. He enjoys genies. He enjoys thinking about genies sexually. He likes pictures of genies. He had a community member play a genie that disses Lorne and leaves with Jorrun at the end. In light of that revelation, it was offensive. He admits that he found that sexually arousing. He had another community member read something as Kayla, and it was very sexualized. And at the time, I found that offensive. The whole, Kayla as a sexual creature. And this person reading it as a favor to him, to help him get more subscribers, I thought that was the reason why. I felt very badly about it. Genies. Yeah, I Dream of Jeannie specifically. And listen, Barbara Eden is still very attractive. She was very sexy in I Dream of Jeannie. I'm sure there are many young men grown today who still think about her fondly. I'm not saying anything about that. It's putting a woman in that position without her knowing that you're basically masturbating to her in your mind. Mind masturbation. The game genie. He did script things. He scripted them for his own sexual pleasure. He admits it, so I'm not making that up. So another thing.
Why would you do this to us?
Dat damn doctor donated $3. I just had to hear this notification sound again.
Isn't that great? Thank you, damn doctor. Why would you do this to us? I left it. I forgot I left it. Oh, honest. Yeah, people do some things. They do. What I really found most offensive was he obviously came into the community either, number one, to meet chicks, or number two, because he had a ready-made audience for his particular brand of shitty comedy. Excuse me. I'm still waking up too. I got a little squeak. I have a little squeak. Cybo squeak. The fucking sound. I know. Why did you do this to us? He didn't get any obvious TCAP references. That was the first clue that something was seriously wrong. He really didn't. He still doesn't. He was trolled with TCAP quotes, and he didn't get any of them. He saw this community that made fun of Lorne, and he thought he was just going to make some fucking song like, make fun of Lorne, make fun of Lorne, make fun of Lorne. And we were all going to go, oh my God, that's so fucking funny. It's not, dude. It's not. Almost all, with the exception of myself, almost all the content creators put a lot of time and love into what they do. I don't. I'm not kidding. I go live and I just talk about shit. I've tried 2 videos where I edit. It was a disaster. Not doing it anymore. Unless I can do it right. He didn't get any Ramona references. He was trolled by someone named Ramona. He was trolled by someone named Ramona. It's his own fault. Fuck that dude. I am hanging on to that chest call. Yeah, he was the only Lorne content creator who made no content about Lorne. And it was just basically like a bunky rap. I'ma steal a toy. I'ma steal a toy. But I've learned a lot of interesting things about Jorrun. Thought crime. Yeah. I Dream of Jeannie, Bewitched, The Living Doll. You're right. So let's get started. I'm going to have a lot. Hi, Melena. Melena, I think he has, I don't want to say, maybe it's the same, a fetish for genies and being catered to without effort. He wants to be the master. He's the master of nothing but shitty comedy. So, but it's nice to see you, precious. Mwah. You hear me chewing? So I'm using this as a vehicle to talk about this because I'm going to be honest with you. There's a lot of Jorrun stuff out there that I have not seen. And some of it is just because he leaves a really bad taste in my mouth. Winky, winky. The Greta Batsby Glory Hound School of Dentistry is here to say Jorrun is a weirdo in every way. Yeah, and he did that white people rap thing that I really hate, which is like, my name is Batsby and I'm here to say I like to take a shit most every day. Somebody feel free to save that. And, I'm going to put a link to the channel in the description eventually. I usually remember like a couple days later.
On July 3, 2020, Westmost was contacted by Jorrun Comedy. Jorrun said he has just been catfished by a troll and he wanted West to help him deal with things. Westmost had been tipped off, and knew that
Westmost had been tipped off. I don't know why that makes me laugh. He had been tipped off. I always imagine Wes like as an investigative reporter, and he has like the hat with the little notepaper and the fedora. Like, I'm here to get a scoop about Jorrun, a sex predator. I'm sorry, I'm the only one laughing at that. Westmost. Investigative reporter.
Jorrun would be exposed as a predator.
Yeah, then he tried to school people on how to rap.
West did not know the extent of things until the following day.
Hi, Ender Springs. We're talking about stupid-ass Jorrun.
The call was recorded.
Can everybody hear this okay? Whose apology was more fake. The fact that there's a whole series of videos leading up to this fucking apology, it's just... I will say my own contribution, and I brag about this all the time more than I brag about my kids. My own contribution to the whole Jorrun thing was Jorrun Bombity and Jorrun Funny. There we go.
Despite knowing what he had done, Jorrun acted like he had done nothing wrong.
Hey Joey, I know. I'm literally, I'm literally stealing other people's videos, so I apologize.
Refused to apologize for his behavior. Jorrun was dismissive and took it as a jealous troll. This would all change just 2 days later, when Mac and Cheese released...
There, let me stop right there. Mac and Cheese. Someone named Mac and Cheese contacts you and starts speaking sexually. Are you going to talk to them? Are you going to send them dick pics? Tell me right now, because I'm going to throw you the fuck out of this chat. Hi, Weird Versions. Holy shit, Weird Versions. I love you. I absolutely love you. Your music, hold on. If anybody deserves this fucking wrench. Pew pew! You get a pube, pube. You're amazing, Precious. Keep up the great work, honestly.
Released the Google Drive. Jorrun would suddenly change his tune.
Hi, Snail Slugman. Yeah, I understand it can be a little confusing. It's even confusing to me, and I watched it happen around me. The Kelp Pill chat stuff, I'm going to leave that to Kelp Pill to explain. Maybe I just really like mac and cheese, Mom. But seriously, if somebody contacts you and says, hey, I love what you're doing. You really turn me on. Well, what's your name? Mac and Cheese. This is my sister Deviled Eggs and my brother Meatballs. Would you fucking talk to them? If somebody named Ramona, and Ramona is a beautiful name, don't get me wrong. But in this community, hi, my name's Greta.
And feel the need to apologize in an effort to save his channel. This was Friday.
Joe. I'm sorry. I know people are conflicted about Jorrun. There are some people who find Jorrun stuff really, really funny. Some people who are like, I'm so fucking over it. I'm sort of neither. I find the Jorrun stuff funny. He just...
Why would you do this fast?
Nirvana Junkie 19 donated $5. Fell asleep listening to Lauren and Debbie calls. Excited to wake up to a BAPS stream.
Aww.
I think I'm one of those weirdos.
Thank you, Nirvana Junkie. Yeah, and for my creative process, I literally stole that sound clip from Raptor Bacon's video because you can hear the music. That's my creative process. Stealing. I can't wait for the receipt video to come out about me. Friday, 7/3/2020.
July 3rd, 20.
Oh, so I was saying, see, ADHD. Sorry, guys. I'm sort of neither. Not that I don't find the stuff that everyone's doing funny. I think the creators are funny. I think the content they're making is funny. He's just a fucking creep. I just don't like talking about him that much.
20.
A load-bearing channel.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. That makes me laugh, first of all. This is the stuff my dreams are made of. There's a Google Drive in the description of this video, so I'll link it so you can see all the shit that went on, and let me know if you can't hear it, okay? The healing potentials of Lauren's music. Nicholas and I particularly enjoyed Kayla, you sound so sweet.
What's up, bro?
So good.
I'm a fucking mess
Hey, bro.
right now, kid.
All right,
He's
take
kinda low.
take a deep breath.
Hold
I
on.
think you're over.
What'd you say, Nick? I said, hey, bro. God damn it. I don't want you talking John Connelly. It creeps me out.
Reacting. I don't know. I think you're overreacting. I mean, I see what she wrote, but that's that's just her opinion. What is she going?
Ramona Sniper, the crap about him creeping on underage girls in genie outfits is unacceptable. So what that's about, for those who don't know, some investigative reporter or a few investigators in this community actually went and looked at all the things he was liking on Instagram, and there were pictures of little girls in genie outfits. I mean, that's... Considering his feelings about genies, I mean, he very well could have said, this is adorable, I like this picture, but just saying.
And to prove to people that you guys had a flirty...
I think the picture is from and I'm going to say quote-unquote comedy sketch he did with his comedy troupe, which was, I don't even remember the name of it. Massive quotes.
Conversation.
Mom, I always think of you when Wes mentions Fruity Pebbles. I know Wes and I were talking about that the other day. My name is Bonnie, and I'm here to say the Fruity Pebbles is a shout out to Babsby. I'm really proud of that.
I don't know, dude. First of all, I will say this. I'm glad I'm talking to you, because if there's anyone who's been through deeper shit and more shit, it's you.
You know what? I think I more want to talk about this conversation than I do Jorrun, to be honest with you. Hey, I'm really glad I'm talking to you, Wes, because you certainly have never put videos out about people before. Hi, ponytail, or end the stream. Don't worry, I'm wearing MCP pants. I'm wearing a high ponytail right now and gold shoes, so don't worry about it. MCP pants. I like candy, bubblegum, and taffy. What does it? Skip to the sweet shop with my sweetheart Sandy. I'm a sugar daddy. Wait a minute. God damn it. Hold on. I got to do it over. I want candy, bubblegum, and taffy. Skip to the sweet shop with my sweetheart Sandy. Got my penny saved because I'm a sugar daddy. I'm your homecoming. You're my Jessica Tandy. I want candy. Any kind will do. Oh, shit.
Voice to Voice donated $5.87. Is Jorrun looking straight at Mr. Penis?
Mr.
Pew
Penis.
pew pew. Fatherson? Shout out Cyber Squeak. K, I'm done now.
Thank you, voice to voice. Is Jorrun looking at Mr. Penis? Pew pew pew. Father son. Shout out to Cyber Squeak. Now I'm done. So much white girl rap in here today. Thank you. Sir, I like MCP pants better, but sirloin's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sorry if the volume's a little
Tickle
sketchy.
Shivers donated $3. I used to ignore Jorrun, but more and more his exposure shows how predatory he truly is. Watch Callie Slime Bucket Witch Lady's video on this turd among others.
Yeah, there, Tickleby Shivers, thank you. Yeah, check out Callie's videos. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to go on mute. For the shorties. 1, 2, 3, going on mute. He did have some pretty predatory practices, especially in chats during videos, things like that.
Okay, I'm glad.
I've never been through any. I don't know what. Well, tell me what happened. Is this something that?
Yeah, I'll tell you everything.
Yeah.
So what happens is a little bit about me. You'd figure this out anyway if you.
Oops, I meant to pause it, but I muted. So I'll tell you exactly what happened. So first, a little bit about me. This fucking guy. I swear to God. Even if he was cringy, like because he was new, and people were really, really supportive of me when I was new, I always try to be supportive. If I don't like your content, I'm not gonna tell you what I'm trying to say is, if I tell you you're great, I think you're great. I'm not just bullshitting because I'm trying to be helpful. I told Jorrun I really enjoyed his song, the one song he made. I never told him I thought he was hilarious. I never told him, I admired what he did, but he would talk to me like he was trying to school me on this YouTube stuff. So that was sort of my point. I love how he starts us with, all right, I'll tell you what happened. But first, a little bit about myself. I was born. Oh, honest, you're not cringy at all. You're not cringy at all. If you're cringy, I'm not going to tell you you're cringy, but I'm not going to tell you you're not cringy.
You didn't. I am
Hi, DJ Pain One. You were missing. I was rapping earlier. You really missed out. Hi, Gorilla Spawn.
Stereotypical sensitive artist.
Mm-hmm.
So I take things hard. That's too hard.
Cyber Squeak, I've seen All I Want to Do Is Love You. I can't. I would have to get a lobotomy to get that out of my head now. Freelance Doms.
Hard.
Yeah.
Worry too much. All that shit. So start talking to this chick. Everything's fine. It's gonna come out anyway. I'm kinky. I'm very kinky.
Okay, Eel.
Why would you do this?
Lawrence Burnphone donated $3. I wake up with back pain often because of a muscle condition and feel depressed often. Now I'm lighting a joint and laughing, listening to this badass stream. Life is good sometimes. Love you all.
Lawrence Burnphone, thank you. I'm sorry that you're in pain, but I'm glad I can make you laugh. I'll tell you a little secret. I woke up not feeling so great, and a lot of times this is my antidote to life sucks. So I'm glad it helps. Thank you, precious. All right, so before I continue with the video, let me tell you a little bit more about my creative process.
So there you go.
I love you guys.
All about fetishes, haha.
The Combat Mechanic donated $10. I am so jealous of this channel. What's GB Smile?
Thank you, Combat Mechanic. Thank you, precious.
Okay, but
Combat Mechanic, you're so precious.
I mean, I had a Muse call me out for
Alan Cherney. I would love to talk about Alan Cherney.
being involved in BDSM.
His back
that wasn't
problems.
something people knew about. And
I know the violins in the clip work so well, but I didn't do it purposely. I literally stole it from Raptor Bacon's channel. He knows. I told
if
him.
anything, that just made
I told him after the fact, but
that just made my DMs light up more. So again, I think you're if that's all that happened, I mean, saying that this
Gorilla Spawn, I'm very kinky equals I never get sex. Oh my God.
adult man is kinky, how is that going to harm you? I think you're overreacting.
Again, people like what they like, but let's say I really liked construction staff. I really got aroused by construction workers. I mean, I'm not lying here, but I'm just kidding. And I really liked the Village people, and I got really turned on by guys wearing those costumes, and it would be like me inviting male members of the community to make a comedy video, dressing in those outfits and dancing around, and for my personal pleasure. I mean, that's kind of the same thing to me. But how great is that fucking idea, guys? I'm going to have to reach out to some folks.
Yeah. Well,
so we need a motorcycle cop, right? We need a construction worker. I can't remember all the village people.
let me just give you the breakdown. And if you still think so, I will definitely respect that. Anyways, so everything's going great.
Yeah, I know, Snail. I like Wes pretending he doesn't love telling people he's into BDSM. He's mentioned it. I mean, he hasn't kept it a secret. It's just really funny, like. And it's true. I mean, what he's saying is true. People are into what they're into. It's nothing to be ashamed about. What you need to be ashamed about is if you trick people into conforming to those roles in a way that, you know, I'm making a comedy skit, but it's actually for your sexual pleasure.
She's sending me this
Leather
pic,
guy.
that pic.
Fuck yeah, Shin can play the co-op. He has to grow one of those mustaches, though.
No pics of her face. I'm like, I really want to talk.
All right, Chad Berries.
And hear your voice.
You're in.
Doesn't want to do it. Really want to do video. Doesn't want to do that.
Who doesn't like giant asses? Are you kidding?
It's kind of a warning thing to me. I heard what you said, but I'm like, eh. So
What?
you get, what's that?
What do you mean you heard what I said?
Well, about what you said about, you know, don't push her and stuff. Let her.
Yeah.
So, Jorrun, I always called him Lauren because Jorrun does a Lauren thing. He basically blames Wes for all the things that go wrong with this mac and cheese relationship. You told me it wasn't a troll. I basically listened to what you said about not pushing her. And I know sometimes it's kind of hard to hear. If I turn it up more, then at times it just gets louder. I'm sorry about this, guys.
Be comfortable and stuff. I'm like, I don't know. I just felt.
Honest, you and I may watch that video together for reasons.
My antenna was going up. I'm like, why doesn't she want to do it? Is she hiding something? Because now, of course, I'm.
Yeah, actually, I'll be taking auditions. So any male members of the community that are interested in joining my rendition of the Village People, please hit me up, batsby@gmail.com.
Been so paranoid about trolls. And you said it wouldn't be a troll. I'm sorry. I have to get a little angry.
And because he's too much of a pussy to call Wes out directly, what he wants to say is, I told you about this chick and you said it wouldn't be a fucking troll. What he says is, and you said it wouldn't be a troll. You fucking pussy.
Hold on. I said what?
You said it definitely wouldn't be a troll, this woman. Meanwhile, she is the queen.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, this person apparently just got my trust so they could hit me with this big message at the end.
I know a guy with a great mustache that is totally real. Of course you can, that damn doctor. Yeah, total alpha move there, Jorrun. You told me it wouldn't be a troll.
Okay, so let me recap it for you.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you talked with this girl.
That's right, Lauren's sisters multiply.
Yeah.
She sent you pictures.
Yeah.
To get your trust.
Trust.
And then you told her that you were kinky or whatever. Which, you know, big fucking deal. You're a grown man, and she's a grown woman, you know.
Can you speak up, Wes? Jesus Christ.
The Combat Mechanic donated $10. Thank you, GB, and Lauren Rizza POS.
Aw, thank you, Combat Mechanic. Thank you, GB. And Lauren is a piece of shit. Thank you, precious. You sound so sweet. I wish Wes would speak the fuck up, though. Yeah, there's a link. I'll tell you what. Let's listen. I won't be able to interject anything until I actually put the link in the chat. So hold on a second.
Clearly not 13 or 14 or anything, right?
Claim to be 28.
What?
Claim to be 28.
Okay. So, I mean, told you that they were of legal age. So fucking what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so fucking what?
And as far as and I just want to say, as far as me saying that wasn't going to be a troll.
Snail Slugman, that I don't know. I don't know who Mac and Cheese was.
I mean,
But Wes was tipped off, he says, because he's an investigative reporter who wears a fedora, has a pen, a pencil, and a little notepad in the hat band.
Understand, I'm not actually Negrodamus. I can't tell the
Negrodamus,
future.
I'm sorry.
But what I was saying
Negrodamus.
is, don't usually Negrodamus. Saying that it wasn't going to be a troll. I mean, you understand, I'm not actually Negrodamus. I can't tell the...
Kayla's favorite line. Thank you very much. Ape sexual. Supposed to be 28. That's Kayla's favorite line. I had to play it again.
Future. But what I was saying is, you can't look at everything at like it's a troll. But of course, you know, there are still rules, and you have to be careful and everything. What I was saying though was to back off and not push things too fast, too far, too early. He said he's not, because when Jorrun said his whole thing about, you said it wouldn't be a troll, Wes retorts he's not Negrodamus, as opposed to Nostradamus. But things should go in a natural progression, you know, within 3 or 4 days of talking, then you initiate phone contact. But giving out a phone number or email or anything like that to someone in this day and age, someone can look up that phone number and track you that way. Or
Wes said, what a scoop! Extra, read all about it. Wes says something's not a troll.
People are leery about shit like
Holy
that,
shit.
so I completely understand why someone would be uncomfortable wanting to hop on a phone right now, especially, and look at it this way, someone's sending you nudes first, right? Then then they're gonna give you a phone number or some way to contact them. Now you could connect that to that person, and then you have something to hold over their head.
I love that Jorrun thinks he even needs to make an apology. The whole concept behind this whole fucking thing. Little newsboy cap. The fact that Jorrun thinks he's important enough to make an apology video, a serious apology video. I mean, I've done dumb shit in the past, or I've hurt someone's feelings, and I will say, hey, I'm really sorry I did that. The end. I don't need to make I don't need to research it, make a whole fucking video about it. If I did something really bad, and of course it would be inadvertent, because I've never tried to do something to offend or hurt someone purposefully. But sometimes people do things they don't mean to. This is going to sound like Lauren. You don't mean to do it. You know, I say something that offends someone. It would never be because I'm calculating to hurt someone. It would be because I said something stupid. I made a stupid move. If it's that big a deal, I just will go away. I don't want to hurt people. I don't want to say things that offend people. Jorrun, the fact that he even thinks he needs to make a fucking apology video just shows how fucking arrogant he is.
So it's
yeah, he had hundreds of subs. I forgot about that. Oh, I didn't know Negrodamus was a Paul Mooney character. I didn't know that.
Gotcha.
Completely natural. I mean, I know you said you were worried about trolls, but think about, you know, what
Hi,
she's
James.
worried about. And she said that someone had exposed her before or something like that. So she's going to be just as leery. So
I mean, I watched Chappelle's show. I didn't know that was a Paul Mooney joke.
Yeah. So yeah,
So
I
funny.
think. I mean, if that's all that happened, I don't think that you have anything to worry about.
Why would you do this to us?
Cybersqueak donated $3. Jorrun is showing his guilt here because he feels the need to make an apology for what he's saying is nothing. Pretty soos. Here's my flurs.
Thank you, Cybersqueak. Yeah, the fact he even feels he needs to make an apology. I just don't get it. He had like two, and I'm not making fun of this, that he only had, you know, so many subscribers, but what I'm saying is, the fact he felt like he had to apologize to the whole community. Nobody gave a fuck about you, dude. Nobody cared. You acted like a creep. People got pissed off and they started fucking with you. That's what happened. There's the short story right there. He acted like a fucking creep to some people. He would flirt in the fucking chat. It would be annoying. He did something really creepy. People got pissed off about it, and they fucked with him. He fell for it, and then he felt a need to apologize to the whole fucking community. Fuck you.
She's gonna
Thank
tell
you,
people that,
Cybersquake.
hey, this
It's pretty
grown
Seuss.
man talked to me, a grown woman, sexually
It
after
is
I
pretty
sent him
Seuss.
nude pictures of me. Let's jump on them.
Jorrun was Lord, but have you seen Mac and Cheese?
My thought process is this. Let me just get this out, please. This is all my worries and what's stressing me. I was already going nuts from trolls and how much
Yeah, Jorrun's sigh is like Lauren's throat clearing. He does sigh a lot.
it's fucking impersonating me and doing stuff.
People impersonating me? No, that never happened. Never.
Now what's going to happen is every time, and yeah, again, that's why I started this off by saying I'm a sensitive artist. This is how stuff affects me.
I'm a sensitive artist. Fuck you, dude. Guys, listen, I'm a sensitive artist. Don't bring the genies. Listen, even if I were a sensitive artist, I would never tell you motherfuckers, because what's the first thing you're going to do? You're going to fuck with me. And I call you motherfuckers because I love you. You're my motherfuckers.
What?
I am going to, that's why I preface
Hold
this
on,
conversation by
Seuss.
saying I'm a sensitive
pretty
artist
Seuss.
and how stuff affects me.
Mm.
But from now on, every time I put up a new video, I'm going to be looking fearfully in the comments for
Oh, you dumb fuck. I forgot how stupid he is. Every time I make a video, I'm going to be looking fearfully in the comments. Then fucking go away. Go away. He thought he had an opportunity when he soused out this... Sorry. He soused out this community. He found this community. He saw a ready-made audience for his comedy. He tried to tailor his comedy to our particular taste because we're into some things. And it didn't work. Go away.
bullshit. I'm afraid if I do a stream, it's
Yeah,
going to
he's
be
a bitch.
constantly trolls popping in. I'm afraid if I visit a friend's stream and someone is going to go there and go, this guy is bad.
Yeah, right, Jorrun. I wouldn't even hack your burn phone. No one cares about you, right, Lawrence? Burn phone. No one cares about you. If I visit a friend's stream. Yeah, Jorrun, let me give you a little tip. Before all this happened, people would fuck with you.
Why would you do this to us?
The Combat Mechanic donated $10. Lauren's life is a train and I can't stop looking smile.
You're right. You're right, Combat Mechanic. And don't worry, we're going to go back to our previously scheduled programming. I'm not going to be doing tons and tons of Jorrun content. Don't worry about that. I mean, I'm going to go back to my first love. But I have other things I want to do. Thank you, Precious.
To a woman, which, by the way, I didn't say anything.
DJ Payne, his comedy was hilarious, though. He once called Lauren a pedophile in a stream, and it was just so witty. I know.
Wow,
I know. You know what? I'm sorry.
that's so progressive and original.
You're right, Nick. It is progressive and original. And Seuss is a thing now.
That was non-consensual within the kinkiness. I didn't force her. You know, this guy, my dicks were very unflattering, unlike yours.
What is wrong with this guy? Why would you say that? Yeah, Ramona's diaper, just disable comments. Oh, wait, ego. I mean, I've had people make comments that have genuinely hurt my feelings. That's why people do it. There are just dickheads out there that want to hurt your feelings. Let me replay that.
How many good
If
comments? How many bad comments?
Let me replay that in case you didn't hear it.
Say anything that
Only
was
about 10
non-consensual within the kinkiness. I didn't force her.
I will, Witchetty Man. I'm going to do Jorrun content.
You know, this guy, my dicks were very unflattering, unlike yours.
His incessant mentioning of Wes's peen was a lot for my soul. Same, honest. My dick pics were very unflattering, unlike yours. Let me mention a few things about this. Number one, would an alpha male talk about another man's penis? Would they? I don't know. I'm not an alpha male. I'm a type A, but I'm not an alpha male. Yeah, he thinks he's an alpha male.
Stupid term.
It is a stupid term. Why does he talk about Wes's genitals so much. I mean, and why would he say that Wes's dick pics are flattering? And why is he giving the impression that Wes is just sending everyone dick pics? Like, Wes is like, here's a dick pic for you. You know, like I send out my headshots, he sends out dick shots. Just saying. Fucking Wes. Wes said, here's what he said, because I know it was hard to hear. My dick pics were very unflattering, unlike yours. I'll go back 5 seconds. One more time. It's worth it. He did compliment another man's dick.
You know, this guy, my dicks were very unflattering, unlike yours.
Wait. Hold on, what?
Wes had to be fucking dying inside. Like, what the fuck, man? What did he just say? It's either that or he wanted to hear it again. Maybe Wes wanted to hear that compliment again. Wait, what?
The dick pics I sent of her weren't great.
Oh, you sent? Well, just say that's not your dick, dude.
Just say that's not your dick, dude. Dick Planet. Gay is okay, but that's a weird comment. You're right. I don't know how he saw Wes's. Maybe Wes sent it to him. Wes just sends everybody dick pics, I guess. You know, I think, and this is just conjecture. This is just a guess on my part. I think Jorrun is the type of person who is like, I have a black friend. I think he's also the type that would be like, oh, he's a black guy, so his dick must look great. That's what I'm guessing. Also, I think he looks at Wes as a fellow alpha who, these are guesses. I'm not, I'm sorry if I'm offending someone. I don't mean to do that. Tough shit if I am. I'm not going to make a whole fucking apology video about it. But,
I'm so sorry I misplaced you as an alpha man.
Just
Okay.
saying.
That's the worst of it. You sent
so much sense.
You
Just
sent some
pretends.
dick pics, you know.
Maybe Wes's is average, but just look big compared to Jorrun's. I can't wait for somebody to tell Wes I've spent a whole stream talking about his penis. Christ.
Okay.
I am just, I sent you the
He's into
Oh,
whole thing.
BBC.
So right above that was the pic of what looked to be a woman with the dick coming out. And
Dick
I
coming
was
out of her pussy, like she was having sex with some dude.
Just say it's someone else's too. That was really funny to me. Just say it's someone else's dick, dude. Oh, because it's my face.
no, she-male.
All right. In light of my, I want to address this because I personally find that comment offensive. Not because I have male genitalia or anything. I've always found that particular term not to my liking. Because it's douchebag guys like this. He's a fucking she-male. I can't even explain it. I can't even fucking explain it. See, now he's pissing me off.
What?
Yes. Yes.
That's it, honest. That's what it is. It's a porn term. It's like, what are you fucking talking about? It may be a preoperative transsexual for all I know. I don't know.
And I'm like, okay, the first picture you sent me
No,
was
they
the
don't
one
call
with the
them
dress
these
pulled up
she-male.
and that one not pussy.
She-male, that's fine.
And there was
And then suddenly this last pic, it's breast and a cock.
Okay, let's pretend for a second that this was legitimately a person that Jorrun was talking to, and she was a pre-op transsexual who was into Jorrun for some reason. All he would have to do is say, "Oh, you know what? You're very attractive. You know, you don't have to be a dick. You say no, thank you." I realize it was a troll, but I'm just saying he's just such a disgusting pig.
And she's just like, I'm going to warn all the...
But I haven't heard the term she-male in a really long time since I heard it come out of his mouth. I'm just saying.
woman about you. You can't prey on them, which, again, everything was consensual.
Thank you, Cybersqueak. That's exactly what I was trying to say. Genital preference is definitely a thing, but there's no need to handle it like Jorrun.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not trying to make a thing. I'm not trying to create another problem with Jorrun. That just always stuck out at me. I'm sure that's actually happened in life where you discover, the person you're talking to is not what you expected. You don't have to be a fucking dick about it. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Well, there was no freight talk or any shit or whatever. But, I don't know, dude. I just worry. This person seems to have way too much time and just wants to do some sort of full-time thing to destroy my rep. Like, how can I...
Says the guy who spends literally hours writing an apology video. This person has way too much fucking time trying to destroy my career. I have to go back so we can hear that. This is actually starting to piss me off. I listened to this earlier today, but I'm sort of noticing things I didn't hear the first time around.
Way too much time and just wants to do some sort of full-time thing to destroy my rep. Like, how can I even be myself? How can I...
My reputation, that's what he says. A full-time thing to destroy my reputation. Dude, your reputation sucked to begin with. I mean, your comedy sucked. He would have just gone away. He would have just fizzled out. And every offensive, and I'm going to say quote-unquote borderline offensive thing, because we do some pretty fucking offensive things. And I'm not going to walk around worrying about, hey, Gorilla Spawn, I'm sorry that I made that joke about gorilla sex to you. I know that's really sensitive to you. I mean, I'm not going around talking about that. You can tell in a community where there are vulnerable people who have been, a lot of us have been affected in real life by predatory people. So when you have a fucking creep come in to the community, you can kind of suss it out. You can smell it. So the fact that he was like this was just really clear to everybody. He would have just fizzled out. He's the one who ruined his own reputation.
Even go to a stream and flirt with all the girls like I just normally do. How can I trust anyone new? Every time I see a new name...
I forgot about Black Chick from Cali. Are you fucking kidding me? I completely fucking forgot about that. That's a whole other conversation. But now I'm really starting to get mad.
I'm going to go, is that a fucking troll?
Well, is there any girl that you, like,
That's right,
burned or anything that would have a reason
Hi,
to...
Dinosaur Tornado. I hope everybody isn't getting pissed with me with this Jorrun content that I'm doing, because I'm starting to get really mad. I see Dinosaur Tornado. It's nice to see you, precious.
Someone that's jealous because you're showing attention to someone else or anything like
Suss it
that?
out.
Wes, I am...
Cringe sexual.
I pride myself on being a good person.
He really is delusional. He really is delusional.
Follow the golden rule. I'm not perfect.
See, the problem with the golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you, is if you want to be treated like shit. That's the problem. Not everyone wants to be treated like shit.
No, obviously.
And I have a feeling he wants to be treated like shit.
I love really beating up on Lauren, but...
Aw, I like you too. Yeah, Jorrun had a shit reputation before.
I try to be nice to everyone. I try to be respectful to everyone. I have had, up until recently, this past month, it's been rare people even, like, insult me. I had one or two people, like, insult.
And that's bullshit right there, because let me tell you, the golden shoes. Let me tell you, there was a whole thing, and I've participated in it, I'm not ashamed to say, of going into his streams and insulting him, and he doesn't even realize that you're doing it. I mean, making jokes that he doesn't get because he's trying to insert himself into a community that he doesn't understand, telling jokes that he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand when you tell him you're going to bring cheeseburgers with no pickles and the fries might be cold. He doesn't fucking understand what that is.
Insulting
That's why he says he's never been insulted.
My talent level, block them.
The more Susie becomes.
This is fucking...
No, chick is cool. I say chick. I say, you know, I'm hanging out with a bunch of chicks. You know, look at that chick. She's hot. I don't know. I don't find chick. I say what you here. Say whatever the fuck you want to say. Honestly, if you're a shitty person, it's gonna be apparent. You don't have to worry about it. I say shit that some people may not like, but it doesn't make me a bad person. I'm not a bad person.
And so,
I just find she-male particularly offensive, and you hardly ever hear it anyway.
and I just want to, the worst thing you sent.
I'm sorry,
You sent can you identify anything in the background of the pictures? Are there, like,
No.
no diploma on the wall or
Yeah, word police suck. But if there's something I don't like, I'm going to tell you what it is, precious.
anything like that where they'd be able to?
No.
You're welcome,
Okay,
Jeff.
so you didn't send anything like that. You sent what, like one dick?
Cyber Squeak, I told you, I find women attractive sometimes. That doesn't mean I'm gay. I'm not bi. I say, hey, that woman is very attractive. That man is very hot.
Dick pic, 2 dick pics?
The gay Batsby.
A couple
whatever.
dick pics with her name on it, not mine. Stuff where it couldn't even really be identified per se as my body, now that I
The
think
great
of it.
Gaysby.
Definitely didn't tell
The
her
great
what
Bisbee.
state I was in, didn't get my phone number, didn't get my address.
Okay.
So I got that going
And
for
no,
me.
no tattoos, no face, no nothing like that, right?
You're right, Jonathan. What if his best friend's mom is dying of cancer? You're right. I mean, he might not be in his right mind for some of the things he said.
Yeah, he might just be messed up in the head at the time.
Listen, if somebody doesn't fit in, or they're gay and they're bi, you're going to souse it out.
I did send her one face pic.
Just saying.
She wanted to see my whole face.
Oh,
And this dumb motherfucker, and we're not going to talk about that because of present company right now, but we will talk about that.
fuck.
Yeah.
And he did
I
it.
mean,
This is stupid.
dude, that was like the first thing I said.
What?
And then that was the first thing I said after this isn't a troll. Hey, hi Jorrun, I'm a big fan, and this isn't a troll at all. By the way, I have male genitals. I just want to put that out there. And if you call me a she-male, I'm gonna kick you in your tiny genitals.
Don't send a face picture.
Oh, rested.
You can't do that.
She already knows what I look like.
Yeah, well, that's one thing. But now, I mean, you have to remember, dude, my whole thing is built on receipts.
Fuck yeah, it is. Lesson is fucking receipts. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
If
That's where that face came from, Lauren's burn phone. If you go to that, here, let me see if I can post it. This is what we're listening to. In the description, there's a Google Drive. Prepare yourself before you look at all those pictures. So
this person is able to show receipts of this conversation.
there's the conversation between Jorrun and Mac and Cheese in there.
And
these pictures aren't censored, so just be aware of that. You see all kinds of shit, so just so you know, if you like dicks and bits and
your face
what did Lauren say? It was like tits and bits and dicks and
in there. That's irrefutable. That's not someone pretending to be you or someone creating. And it's not the picture from your profile, right?
No. I'm fucking finished, dude. And you know what? That was what she kept pushing for, and as soon as she got it, boom.
So all this happened. When was this going on? Because you didn't.
how do you find it? It should be in the description. Hold on, I'm looking at this thing right now. Yeah. There's a link to a Google Drive.
You didn't mention any
Knock yourselves out and go look at it. I'll wait.
of that she was pushing for.
It's in the link is in the description of the video. Hey, I made a lot of comments in this video. Holy shit. That's funny. I had a lot of free time last year.
Oh, come on.
You know, like
I
really
left a lot of
pushing for
comments.
face stuff, and
Yeah,
I
you're not
wish
really missing
I wish
much,
you would
so
have said something about that. That picture changes everything, though. That's
I thought that was nothing. I thought that was nothing compared to the fucking dick.
I mean, listen, the guy has a right to be embarrassed. He did something unwise, and he sent some pictures he shouldn't have sent. But he's acting like he's fucking who's somebody popular right now. I mean, I don't even know. I don't even... Nick, who are the kids listening to right now?
I don't know.
Hey,
Drake
Phil.
or something.
Drake?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay. It's not like he's Drake or something, you know. Drake sent a picture of his penis, and now he's got to put out an apology video. He's fucking Jorrun. Drake.
He reminds me of, like, a younger Lauren. Who's,
He-
like, really into Jesus.
He and Lauren are the same age. He and Lauren are the same age.
Never mind.
That's really funny.
Maybe he's
No.
Lauren's twin.
That's a younger Lauren. Lauren looks so fucking old. Sorry, guys. I got Imagine Dragons. Yeah, they all collectively showed their genitals.
well, a dick is a dick. You know, how do you
Drake.
prove that that's your dick?
Awesome.
But your dick being above your face in the same conversation.
It's over for me, Wes, isn't it?
I mean, how do you define over?
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, I just can't get over the fact that he even feels he needs to make an apology. Just, you know what you do? You fucking shut your YouTube channel down and fuck off. That's what you do. And then everybody forgets about it in a few months. And maybe you can come back with like a different name and a different attitude. I mean, because that's my plan. Like if anything ever goes down.
this person, people, God, I hope it's not a group of people. This person is just got such a fucking vendetta. Unlimited time. Keeps popping up. New account. YouTube.
I'm sorry, Lauren's burn phone. You know the one, I've made 2 Photoshops. I'll have to find them because I'm not very good at Photoshop. And one of them was taking one of those genie bottles off his shelf and replacing it with something. I sent it to a bunch of people, and I think it took them a while to notice. I was very proud of that one.
Block fucking IP.
So in a way, I sent dick pics to a bunch of people.
But blocking a million accounts does nothing. 2 seconds later, Vince or whoever the fuck comes back with another stupid one.
Oh, and he thinks it's Vince. That's the other thing I had forgotten. So there's all these trolls in his videos, one of which was Babsby, but not often.
Unbelievable.
You can probably figure out the folks that were doing it. I mean, it's not a big secret, but Babsby only did it a couple of times because it was funny, like personally, just a private joke with myself. But he thinks it's Vince Nicotra. He really, yeah, you got 10 minutes. Say hi and bye. He thinks he's that important that Vince Nicotra, not that Vince Nicotra was anything big, but he thinks he was personally targeted. And he may have been sort of manipulated into thinking that way as well.
Now they're coming after me on Twitter. What next? Discord? Where will I go? What can I even do?
Well,
Where will they post my info?
Yeah, he thought it was Vince Nicotra, and he may have been told some things to make him think that. But the fact that he would even buy into that, because at the same time, a lot of that Vince Nicotra shit was happening. I believe it was shortly after, like channels were taken down. He also mentioned something about the Cornville Mafia, which is really funny because Cornville Mafia is a joke.
And that's the problem. I mean, I know.
Maybe my 5,000 subscriber special, that's really funny because that's going to be a really long time, will be a Babsby O Facebook.
From the multiple times I've been
Oh, Euro is a whole other thing. I'm not going to do any Euro content. I can tell you right now, there will not be any Babsby Euro content.
the multiple times I've been threatened for using receipts. I mean, there's no expectation of privacy in a two-way conversation. So yeah, they can be shared. luckily,
Yeah, if Jordan didn't go on Twitter specifically looking for breeds, he probably would have been all right.
your penis can't though. That would be considered like revenge porn.
Cool.
Well, what I'm saying is, like on YouTube, they wouldn't be able to do that. Would they be able to send it to other people as a?
Oh, nice. My neighbors are playing music again. I'm glad they're feeling better. They've been
Let's
sick.
get down and boogie.
Yeah. Just wait until I play my fucking music. Here's the good thing about thought crimes. It's gonna be a 6-hour thought crime marathon. No, I was gonna say, God damn it, Nick. I was gonna say the good thing is Lauren and Jorrun have both made music, so hope they enjoy it. Because me and Nick are gonna go out later and we'll just play some nonstop thought crimes.
Morning, that's not considered revenge porn.
Oh, great. Great.
Beyonce.
What the fuck am I gonna do?
Because Muse sent my dick to lots of people, and
That's Jordan's mini syllables.
Play some Drake.
Yeah, we're gonna play Drake.
that was not an issue because she said that she was trying to warn
Yeah, he wanted breeds from women in the community.
people because I was a trafficker. But if she would have put it in that video or showed it during that,
So some places he might have been looking for breeds. These young ladies didn't even have breeds yet. And I am going to say it was proven he admitted that he's talked to underage girls before. That's a separate video. That's not Babs to be making this shit up or guessing or conjecture. He admits it.
that stream, then I would have been able to get her for a revenge
Chicken
porn.
wing, chicken wing.
It has to be
Thanks,
done with
CNJ.
malicious intent to like embarrass or harm.
Lauren's. Nick just said Jordan is maybe Lauren's stunt double. God damn it, Nicholas. Stop it. Don't you have homework?
Oh, I wish you would have. I wish you would have
I kind of did swear off Jordan content, but I can't help myself today. This had to be done. I have to get it out.
mentioned that she was pushing. I mean, if I would have known she was pushing for, what she just kept saying, "I want a picture of your face."
Yeah.
And
That's what she kept saying.
That didn't seem weird to you?
I mean, to be honest with you, I'm more like laughing at the shit that Wes says, so it's more like Wes Mo's content.
No, the dick seemed far more. I'm like, it'll be me with a silly expression.
I mean, dude, we had this same conversation beforehand, though. Don't show your face because a dick is a dick, and you can always say that's not my dick.
I love that he goes to Wes for advice before and after. They're really good. Jordan is David Cross sleep paralysis demon. Holy shit.
That's not my dick.
I was absolutely.
He's like a bizarre world David Cross. He looks like David Cross used to look, sounds like David Cross used to sound. It's a David Cross tribute band.
Prove that's my
Right,
dick.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow. I was thinking so of what was intimate and what was private.
No,
I
and
absolutely
you also,
did not get
yeah,
that.
you also don't want to send that to where, think of the TCAP stuff. They would ask them for a cheeseburger in the same conversation where they're talking about sex so they can prove it was the same person. So they can't later.
And I think it should be clear because there's nothing wrong with flirting with people in the community. There's nothing wrong for asking, hey, I'm trying to find the right way to put this. If it's someone you know and you're feeling that vibe and you want to ask for breets, ask for breets. But if they don't feel comfortable in sending them, you just fuck off, man. You just fuck off. Don't fucking keep coming around and making them feel uncomfortable. Don't flirt with them and then later say you were making some kind of corny ass fucking joke. It's different than when I come in and say, I'm going to come in somebody's chat. See, I just made a joke like that. That's different than what this motherfucker tried to do.
Later say that wasn't me. Oh, but you happened to show up with a cheeseburger, or You happen to bring
I'm
my
flirting
car
with all
lemonade.
of you. Read now.
That's why they would ask for something like that. So
Ask for what you want to ask for. If the other person says no, then just fuck off upstairs, as Lauren likes to say now. That's his new favorite saying now.
You got Jeffrey on cam right now?
Yeah, that's the other thing. I might stream later today, because I've got Jeffrey on the brain too, and I want to talk about it.
You got your cam on to show Jeffrey yourself.
Yeah, we've been listening to some Jeffrey.
if you're being asked for a very, well, she just said, I want a picture of your face, like, send me a smiling.
You know what? Lauren Legstrong puts it perfectly. Nothing wrong with trying to connect with others in a group, but he was deceptive and way too sexual about it. If anyone flirts with me, we're married now. I don't make the rules.
Selfie, or was she more specific?
You guys.
She said specifically, I want to see your O face. And
Right,
actually, at
CJ.
one point, she said,
You got to be really careful. There's nothing wrong with flirting or saying, hey, you want to drop some breets in my DMs? That's what the kids are saying now, right? You got to stop, though. If they're seriously, they're like, hey, look, I think you're taking our relationship a little too seriously. That's not me. I'm not down for that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that. And then just fuck off.
I want to see video. I'm like, you're not giving me video. I'm definitely not. She wanted a video of fucking me jacking off and my face. I did. Oh.
Holy shit, I forgot about that. DNA, I forgot about that. Why point out when a person's breasts are bouncing in a clip? Yeah, I had completely forgotten about that. See, now I'm starting to get mad, which is also entertaining, I'm sure.
Wait, so you were jacking off?
No, not on camera.
No, I'm saying you sent her pictures of you. What pictures did you send? Because you left out the
That'd be
face
like
thing in the
coupons,
beginning.
Wes.
Okay.
What pictures? Be honest. What did you send her?
Yeah.
And you handled it
A
well.
couple pictures of me, a couple pictures of my
Spider-Man.
dick, before and after jerking off. A pic of my legs, and a pic of my face. I think that's
Yeah, a weird picture of his legs, a picture of his face, a picture of his junk, a picture of, I think he wrote on his junk with a ballpoint pen.
everything.
Spoderman. Swig.
I mean, if it wasn't
Hey.
for the if it wasn't for the face, I think you'd be fine. But with that face in there,
He's the one who fucking taught you that.
and I mean, I'm looking at what she, do I still call her she? I don't even know at this point.
Yeah.
I'm looking at what she wrote, and
Newly hatched chicks, Dr. Cassandra? Yeah. We have newly hatched chicks downstairs. See, I say chicks. And listen, I don't give a fuck what you guys say. You can say whatever you want in my chat as long as it's not political. I don't give a fuck. How about that? How about that be the rule? No fucking political talk. No,
I need to tell you something. There
Talk about Joe Obama.
are a lot of women in the TCAP community that are broken and have suffered sexual assault in their past. I know that's true. This isn't the
I've
community.
heard those words from somewhere at some time. I don't remember who or when or what the circumstance.
what did I miss, Kayla? I was like not listening. Hold on. Now I'm going to have to back up. She's getting mad about something.
I need to tell you something. There are a lot of women in the TCAP community that are broken and have suffered sexual assault in their past. I know that's true. This isn't the community.
I've heard those words from somewhere at some time. I don't remember who or when or what the circumstance was. But yeah, go ahead.
This isn't the community to prey upon women and flirt with them.
This isn't a community that preys on women. Oh, balls. Okay.
I mean, so
Yeah, Wes makes a really good point, and it just goes right over Jorrun's head. Oh, he called the catfish it because she's trans. Yeah. That goes along with, I mean, that's just, it's disrespectful to a human being. Be whoever you want to be, whoever you feel you are, just be that. I've got no right to tell you who you are, and you got no fucking right to tell me who I am. And I am not and never have been an it. There is no other human being in this universe that is an it. I don't give a fuck about pronouns. Pronouns are just words. But it's his feeling about it. I didn't mean this to turn into like a LBGTQ thing. I'm just saying, what woman would quote Tommy Wiseau? This woman.
Did not hit her. I did not.
Yeah. Wes makes a really good point, though. A lot of women in the community are broken. A lot of the men in the community are broken as well. And by that, I mean they've been affected by the very subject that we talk about. To come into this community because you think it's low-hanging fruit or it's ripe for the picking, you deserve mocking and more. So much more.
When you see what she wrote, do you
What does that even mean? I'm sorry, Schmuckamuck. I'm so out of it. What does that even mean?
think that maybe any of that's true? To
be 100% honest,
yeah.
To be 100% honest, Wes, man to man, I don't prey on music.
Not praying. Do you think maybe some people are seeing the flirting as too much and in this?
So I don't think Jorrun would ever realize, good on you, a saying from another guy. I don't think Jorrun would ever see his flirting as too much. He cannot grasp the concept that this is a safe place for a lot of people. That's why I get really upset about the shit that goes on in my chat, because I want this to be a safe place for people to feel comfortable, even if people disagree about things, and that's fine. Even if I don't feel the same way about something that you do, I still want this to be a fun place to make fun of sexual predators. Whoever thought that would be so difficult to find?
Community.
I don't think
I will.
Oh, Schmuckamuck, okay.
Well, the
I'm
only
sorry,
thing
I
I
didn't
have
understand what that
is the response to that one video.
know.
I don't remember which one it was.
I definitely have breast cancer. I've seen the room, please.
Which one was it?
I definitely have breast cancer. 5 minutes later, well, I still have breast cancer.
You did it with mini syllables or kelp pill. I can't remember.
Kelpie, yeah.
And I remember the reaction of that was pretty polarizing.
If it weren't for mothers, the world would be a tough place to live in. It's my favorite quote.
Yeah, that was the one that had the most amount
Definitely
of
have breast cancer.
thumbs down.
Yeah.
Although I don't believe there was any actual
Got the results of the
complaint.
test back.
Well, I mean, the thumbs down would probably be the complaint.
Sorry,
I mean,
I got
I
lost
believe there was
here for a
any
second.
actual complaints.
Well,
This
I mean,
I want to
I
talk
don't
about. Hold
believe
on,
the
I
one
gotta
that.
get back.
Yeah, that was the one that had the most amount of
the
I was not
mini
listening. I was
syllables or
thinking about
kelp pill.
the room.
I can't remember.
Kelpie, yeah.
And I remember the reaction of that was I remember.
Kelpie.
You did
Kelp pill, that's
that
right.
one video. I don't remember which one it was. Which one was it? You did it with mini syllables or kelp pill. I can't remember.
Kelpie, yeah.
And I remember the reaction of that was pretty polarizing.
He made a video with, and since they mention it here, I'll go ahead and talk about it. He made a video with Kelp Pill, and Kelp Pill is very sweet, and from the very beginning, she loved me first. Okay, what a story, Mock. I didn't hit her. I did not. She agreed to do this skit that was supposed to be funny, I guess. When I first heard it, I was horrified, absolutely horrified. And I believe it was the skit, and I'm using air quotes right now every time I say bit and skit and dick. He had her play, I believe, a sexualized version of Kayla Marie Moore, where she seduces Lauren. I believe there was nothing funny about it. It hurt my soul, and I felt badly that Kelpill was trying to help this jackass, and he did that to her. It was gross. And I'm not saying gross. I'm saying it was gross. It was disgusting. He really took advantage of her, in my opinion. And this fool is talking about it and says the following.
Yeah, that was the one that had the most amount of thumbs down.
Yeah.
Although I don't believe there was any actual complaints.
What a fucking moron. That was the video with the most thumbs down. But I don't believe there were any actual complaints. Oh, really?
Why does he say thumbs down and not
Who?
dislike?
What does he mean? Like YouTube's going to write him a letter and say, we've received the following complaints. You're number 1, you're not funny. Number 2, Kelpill is actually funny, and you did her a 100% fucking disservice. So he just wanted her to talk sexually for his own pleasure. That's how I took it, voice to voice.
Well, I mean, the thumbs down would probably be the complaint. People wouldn't want to leave a comment where you could identify that they were unhappy with it, you know?
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I was just chalking up to the theory that the Cornville Mafia had finally found me.
And the Cornville Mafia. This fucking moron thinks that he's such a chama, that he's such a threat to Lauren's reputation because he's so funny and he just slings these jabs at Lauren. Another blow to Lauren by Jorrun. He's so clever and witty. Hold on, I gotta fix my mic.
I'm saying he's a pedophile.
Listen, I've had videos where I've gotten tons of thumbs downs. Probably because they suck. I take my lumps. I don't think the fucking Cornville Mafia, I don't think Lauren's probation officer and Lauren's mom and Roy and Tony, God rest his soul, and Wendy with her fat fucking eyes were like going through all my videos giving me thumbs downs. They got thumbs downs because they sucked. Your video fucking sucked. People didn't like that you did that to Kelpill, and that's why you got all the thumbs down. There's no fucking Cornville Mafia, moron.
I mean,
That's only a theory.
I mean, I don't see that happening.
like Wes doesn't even know what to say. Like I don't see that happening.
I don't know. I didn't think Vince was gonna find me in here.
Vince.
Well, yeah.
Vince and the Cornville Mafia got Jorrun. Hey, Jorrun, you're nobody. You're absolutely nobody. Even now, this is the most infamy. More people know you now than would have known you if just through your comedy. But you're nobody. In the grand scheme of things, I'm nobody. I don't understand. Oh, the Cornville Mafia and Vince Nicotra. And some of that, to be fair, some of that may have been fed to him.
So I mean, in your mind, is this person really upset about what you're doing, or is this just an excuse?
I would say this. So I will credit myself with being very good at noticing people's reactions.
Yeah, Sanjay, I mean, I've made mistakes in the past, and usually when people bring it up, I can humbly accept it. I mean, if people give me criticism just to be a dick, or say, hey, your voice is annoying and you have a fat ass, and you're, because I'm constantly showing my fat ass on video, that's how they know, I guess. Oh, and you have a wheezy laugh, and you're, that's just people being jerks. But if they say, hey, Babsby, you said such and such, and that's absolutely not true. Or, hey, Babsby, I hate your sanctimonious fucking preaching to us about words like shemale. I mean, that's a thing. And I can take that kind of criticism.
Reactions. I do flirt a lot with all the women.
Five-toed sloth.
If someone is not into it, I stop. I notice carefully their reaction. First of all, because I don't want to even bother. you know,
Hmm.
somebody like, obviously, I'm very good friends with Kel. Road is someone who's very
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go through these videos and the apology. The apology is my favorite thing. Maybe, and maybe we'll just do this on some Saturday mornings just to kind of chill out. Um, don't you dare say the Great Babsby is nobody. The Great Babsby is somebody. No, you know what? The Great Babsby is everybody. I am the Great Babsby. God damn it.
reciprocative, whatever the fuck that word is.
Receptive.
And, yeah. Reciprocative, whatever. Reciprocate.
The ants. All right, Kayla, I'm going to have to call you after this about the ants. Number one, I love ants too. She probably gets her love of, like, and I don't want to say weird things, but frogs and snakes and stuff. I'm not going to say she gets that from me, but I do have a love for, like, ants. And dare I say, spiders and octopus. My favorite animal is hippo. So blame me if you're going to blame anyone.
Receptive. Someone who's
Receptive
receptive,
and someone who reciprocates. In other words, gives it back.
I know what reciprocates. Yeah, I do reciprocal mailings every day for the work.
Well, there you.
Yeah, I mean, not everybody can get into Jorrun. I'm not super duper into Jorrun. Grandpa Stan. Like, not everybody can get into Grandpa Stan. I have yet to do any Stan stuff because it's sort of, that's a bit too much for me. It's funny, but some of it's really hard for me to listen to because it is really so graphic and how much he really is engaged in it.
You go. I just couldn't quite say the word.
Yeah, so you're looking for so as far as you know, all the
Stop
women
making fun of me, you
that you
guys.
flirt with are receptive to it and they're fine with it and they return it
I
back.
love octopus. They're really smart. I'm gonna do a stream about octopus.
So then,
Yes. I
it,
paid very close attention to that shit. I pride myself on that shit. I'm not
love
interested
hippos, though.
for
They're so cute.
a few different reasons.
so that
I don't want anyone to be uncomfortable.
Cute.
So that in your mind, this is more than likely just a bullshit excuse someone's using.
It really sounds, I mean, when I tell you I'm shaking and I'm worried and stuff, I don't
He's talking like he needs a fucking publicist. And he's too cheap to hire one, so he wants Wes Most to be his publicist.
believe the quote-unquote accusation. That is, that's somebody who's, you know.
I'll try it. I mean, I have to find just the right, just like with Jorrun. I mean, I participated in some of the Jorrun stuff. I'm not saying like the trolling and stuff, but just the little things like fucking with him in his chat and his streams and stuff like that. But it was all like just private jokes for myself. So I just kind of, after it all kind of blew up, I just kind of wanted to kind of walk away from it a little bit. I'll do some Grandpa Stan stuff.
Elevator doesn't go to the top floor.
Someone who's searching for a reason.
Oh, grandson.
Yes. Yes. And, I don't know, dude. I mean,
So what's your...
Well, just seeing a dick there is unnerving enough. But
What's that?
then seeing the dick there was unnerving enough. That was enough. But then accusations, now I'm going to do all this thing and ruin your...
Seeing the dick there was unnerving enough. Okay, dude, somebody played a quote-unquote joke on you. That's going to be my new thing, quote-unquote. Somebody flirted with you and then pulled down their pants and revealed they had male genitals. You don't have to make a fucking video about it. It's nothing. You're so stupid and
your
annoying.
reputation, like, what do I try to do? I mean, I try...
There you go, Witchetty Man. I pride myself on observing people so I can mimic them and try to fit in.
I want to make people laugh. I want to make people laugh, and I enjoy flirting. And money would be great. That's it. I
couldn't hear that, honey.
People laugh, and I enjoy flirting. And money would be great. That's it. I have no fucking weird-ass...
He was trying to get laid and make some money, and it didn't work. There you go.
You know,
Probably eel.
desires. I have no evil. I'm uncomplicated in that way. I like to entertain. I think like you like to be creative and come up with good quality stuff.
I'm like you. I like to be creative and come up with good quality stuff. I will say this. He probably put more work into his videos than I do mine. But it was pointless because I'll tell you what, and this is just fact. I put no work into what I do. Jorrun, I'm a million times funnier than you are. That's just a fact. He's just not funny. He wants to be funny.
That's it.
He's nothing like
And
Wes.
I love it. I
Fuck
love the
off,
attention.
dude.
I've made amazing friends. I had incredible conversations, you being one of them, of people telling me like what my content means and how much they enjoy my content.
People like you who tell me what my content needs and how much they enjoy my content. Fuck you, dude. Just go fuck off.
And they think, well,
Hi, Shin. I did. I saw it. I'm really mad. It's disgusting. It's basically Lauren writes a letter on Blue Boy's channel. If you haven't seen it, the assignment was for Lauren to write a letter as Kayla to himself, and it's just a version of, Lauren, I know you never meant to do it. I realize now that your head was messed up at the time, and I just want you to be happy. Fuck him. He's the worst. And I'm gonna stream some shit later today about Lauren. This is just sort of wake up, ooh, it's time to wake up now.
me as a person, so I don't want to lose that shit, but fuck.
Yeah, I am disappointed we're not going to get the Shex tips with Dan. I love making people laugh. Yeah, you're making fucking people laugh right now.
Well, I mean, so that's what I'm saying. What is your move, though? Do you are you gonna do what I was gonna do on New Year's Eve and pack it in and be done, or do you just go forward and say fuck it?
God bless you.
I mean, it's already out there now. So, right? I mean, whoever she or Vince or whoever it is.
Yeah, or I guess it was Ember. I guess it was Ember too that was fucking with him. He thinks. Yeah, just like in Taken Abroad when the murder victim felt sorry for Aaron. Yeah. Oh, Aaron, you must have so many problems to want to murder me right now. I feel so badly for you. Fuck you, Lauren. He's such a goddamn narcissist. He really is. Everything is about him.
Has your
And Shin, you missed the part where Nick said that Jorrun was Lauren's stunt double.
your dick pics and face pic and how bad was the conversation?
I mean, you told me you're also into BDSM. It was pretty much just regular stuff. I like to be called master. I like to be served. I'm
I'm dominant. We're going to go back to that in a second. Listen, you be into what you want to be in. Really, the conversation wasn't that bad. I'm more offended by his reaction to it. I'm more offended by his fact that he thinks he's he's a dom.
just regular stuff. I like to be called master. I like to be served. I'm dominant. Da 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 da.
Are you a dom? Are you actually?
I think part of this is he just wants to be like Wes. He wants to connect with Wes. He wants to be like Wes, who is a big personality, like I'm saying a dominant personality in the way that I'm speaking about like type A's, and I'm not talking about like alpha males and that kind of stupid bullshit. I'm talking about he's very subdued in Wes's presence, and he wants to be more like Wes. So his sexual preference may be that he wants a partner that just goes along with everything he says. And I'm not into BDSM. I don't have an issue with that. I'm saying I'm not involved in that lifestyle, so I can't speak with true authority on this. But honestly, Jorrun doesn't seem like the type that would be a dom. I'm just saying.
actually familiar with
And
BDSM.
I don't think he understands what that's about. I think he looks at dominance and submission as being, he's in charge. The woman's gonna do what in a dickhead kind of fucking way, old fashioned. Like, I'm the man. I wear the pants. You're gonna we'll have sex when I say we have sex. You're gonna do what I tell you to do. Whereas in my understanding in BDSM, dominance and submission is more about trust than it is about bossing people around. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong about that, though, please.
Yeah. I've been a Dom/master for years now.
Really? So, I mean, like, when I say you're actually, like, you studied and like, the whole contract and all that.
I won't say I studied. I don't know Gorian rules or anything, and that way I guess I'm more of a freelance.
A freelance Dom. No contracts. I mean, I always got the sense that it was about that, a relationship of trust, and also because that's what excites you sexually. He's more like, I'm such a fucking loser. I need a woman that's just gonna, I'm an asshole. I just want a woman that's gonna go along with what I say. That's perfect, Honest. The sub is the one with the power. The sub has to give you their permission. That's exactly what I was trying to say.
Okay. But yes, I absolutely have women who have called themselves my slave and are masters and obey. And
you're not. That wouldn't be a Dom. That's a master. So you're more master slave, not Dom sub.
Master slave. He wants a slave. He wants a slave, not in a way that a woman, be with a partner who would enjoy that relationship. He just wants a slave. He wants a genie who has to grant his every fucking wish, who won't laugh at his tiny penis or his O-face or his love of fucking coupons. Somebody who will only laugh at him in the way he wants, which is his comedy, which will never happen. Dom to your own, Dick Hungwell. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
I am not that. Like I said, I've never studied any rules, and I know I have met sub.
I didn't realize there were so many people who understood BDSM in the chat. This is getting hot. How come?
In the past, who it's like, here's the gigantic book of rules.
Welcome to the Jorrun BDSM hour.
Rules, and I'm like, I'm not interested in all these
everywhere,
fucking
slave.
rules.
Oh, well,
But I know for some other people that's their thing.
With the sub, the whole thing with the sub is that, it's not just about being the submissive. It's what the Dom brings to the table. Because the submission is earned.
Yes.
So that, like, the master title and the Dom title.
Yeah, Wes, I just fucking said that. God, why is he always copying me? Fuck, asshole.
I mean, you know this. I'm
Pull Wes.
not telling you anything you don't know, but those are earned over time.
He really does.
So, yeah,
he really
they're
wants
like
to say something.
there was like a 4.
That's what he wants to say, Eel. I don't understand BDSM at all. That's why I'm just a freelance Dom. I'm a freelance Dom. People hire me from Craigslist.
a 4-page Google
I'm
Doc.
a contractor Dom. You're a
like
sub? Shins, let's talk.
Contract, because it's a
You gotta
partnership.
protect yourself.
Well, and that's the other thing. Like with
Coop Doms, bondage, domination, saving money. God damn it. You win, DJ Payne. You win.
With Muse, and the reason why her ex didn't go to jail for domestic violence is because they had a contract. And when you're, it's not domestic violence if you're agreeing to be beat and asking for it if you don't do A, B, and C. But I mean, to get back to your thing, what is your plan? I mean, what do you do? Do you preemptively strike and you let people know that, look, this happened and you might hear this, but let me tell you.
Jorrun's best bet, and I know so badly Wes wants to say, this is what you need to do, but you can't do that. You have to make Jorrun think these things are his fucking idea. And I tip my hat. I mean, Wes is the master at this shit. So I'm definitely not critiquing his approach, but he wants so much to tell him, this is what you should do, and this is what you're going to do. And, I mean, Jorrun would do it. If Jorrun is a freelance dom, does that mean he gets 1099s at the end of the year? Yeah, why was Jorrun so fucking ashamed he wanted master slave? It's a consenting thing. Who fucking cares? Nobody would have cared about any of this if he hadn't made this fucking apology. If he would have just gone away, we wouldn't have any of this. That's what he doesn't understand. It's the same thing like when Lauren answers that fucking phone. Are you recording me? You better not be recording me. And we have, you know, a video today about some stupid fucking assignment he did for rape class.
On my side, or do you just...
What a good question. So when this first happened,
Freelance engineer.
half an hour ago, whatever the fuck it was,
Coop
I'm
doms.
like, that's it, I'm quitting, I'm done, everything.
Most doms are freelance because they don't like being tied down. But DJ Payne won. I'm gonna shut the stream down. You win today. I'm done.
Things nuked. I want to go back to being a private citizen.
A private citizen. I want to go back to being a private citizen. Fuck you, dude. Oh, guys, you just don't understand this popularity. It's so hard on Babsby. You just don't know what it's like to be known by tens of people. It's so hard. I just want to go back to being a regular citizen.
Sensitive
Stop
introvert.
laughing.
I don't want to deal with any of
A
this drama. I
freelance
hate it.
fuck up.
And then I was a little bit more like, all right, let me talk to people. Let me get this out. Let me get some cool
I just saw a sticker on a car that said baby up in this bitch.
heads. And that makes me feel a
We
little
hate
better.
binding contracts.
I do still feel shell-shocked. I do feel like I'm not going to...
Lawrence Burnphone, you know enough about BDSM to not have a conversation with someone who's into BDSM as if you understand it. That's what I'm saying.
be...
I wouldn't try to hang with somebody, and I mean that in a way. I wouldn't try to have a conversation as if I understood it, like this dickhead.
I'm going to be scared and or freak out if I go to anybody's stream. You know, I feel like now I have to have like one eye open.
He is beloved. There's so many beloved people in this community, aren't there? I mean, I don't have to kiss anybody's ass, guys. I'm beloved on my own. Even though secretly I want all the glory. And I'll say yes.
Well, I mean, well,
I hate the idea of...
I'm just honestly...
Yes,
with
I don't know. Let's go back
I
and
hate
find
the
out.
idea of... You know, I feel like now I have to have like one eye open.
Well, I mean, well...
I hate the idea of...
I'm just honestly... With the dick and face pick out there, I completely... if it were me, I probably would, you know, at least take a... Me personally, I would take a break, and because like with the Vince thing, that was something he was making up, and I had proof that it was a lie.
You know, I think Jorrun is trying to equate this thing he's going through as equate it with what Wes went through with Vince Nicotra, which was actually horrible. I mean, that had to be very stressful. You know, to have somebody who actually does kind of have a voice at the time, you know, he did, saying things about you and lying and dangerous lies about you. To equate this bullshit, this mac and cheese thing that Jorrun went through as if he's so fucking important to what Wes went through is sort of insulting.
All of it was a lie, and so I was able to do that. But I don't know how
We love Babsby's fingers. We love our mother's fingers.
to combat pictures of my dick and face. You know, and I really don't. I don't know what to do in that.
And just as a special treat, guys, after the stream, I have pictures of Wes's dick I'm going to send to everybody.
Situation. I don't really know.
Well, let's...
Yeah, sleeps with one eye open. What the fuck, dude? You're not that important.
Not words I was hoping to hear from you.
Well,
Definitely.
I don't do I'm not experienced with this kind of thing. I mean, when Muse was showing off my dick pic, we were in a quote unquote in the early stages of what could have been a relationship, and she wanted to see my dick, and so she saw my dick, and
I'm going to tell you what, I'm not a guy. I don't find it shocking that a guy sent a picture of his penis to anybody. I really don't find that shocking. Not even with Jorrun. It was foolish. It was foolish of him to do it, but I don't find that shocking, nor do I see a need for an apology for it.
so that's and she's an adult and everything else.
Kisses
And
with both eyes
when she
open.
was showing it to people,
That's creepy,
they
man.
wanted to talk to me. So I never brought it up. She brought it up in a couple of streams, so I talk about it when we're reviewing the stream or whatever. But it wasn't something that I talked. She almost was trying to threaten me with it, as if she was 16 years old when I sent it to her, and she was gonna put me on blast.
Yeah.
But I really don't know how to handle that. And
I mean, really, if you send your dick pic to somebody, you take the risk of someone sharing that. Just like if ladies, you send your breeds. Frankly, if somebody were to send me right now like a dick pic, I wouldn't even look at it. It's so like, no thanks. I'm just not interested. If somebody said, "Hey, look at," unless it was like something like a Photoshop where you took somebody's dick and replaced a genie bottle with it. Now that's different.
if this person, if it's Vince or whoever, dude, or Vince and his sister, who the fuck knows? But if they do start going and warning people in TCAP, I that might cause some, just because it is a community built around. There are a lot
Yeah,
of
Jorrun
comments
isn't
in
listening,
chat,
Callie. Hi,
like
Callie.
especially during clobber streams, where people are saying that they themselves were victimized at a younger age, and so laughing at Lorne or Dan Allen or any of these guys, it to them it's like getting a win against the person that they were vulnerable.
Well said, Wes. Wes just said, a lot of people in the community feel like making fun of Lauren or Dan Allen is like getting a win against, something that happened to you in your life. And then here comes Jorrun with his, "Hey, beautiful lady. Hey, my green-eyed lady. How you doing tonight, beautiful? Like, here I come with more and more and more, and I'm not gonna fucking stop until you basically tell me I'm so fucking uncomfortable with you, Jorrun, that I'm gonna make a fucking video about it."
Against before. So if someone's going around and saying, "Oh yeah, this guy's a predator,"
My breeds were breeding.
let me show you. It could upset some people. It could make people just not want to hear your side. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if you want to preemptively strike.
Yeah, and here's a quick tip. A quick tip, guys. A tip. Don't put your face in the picture. You can always say it's not you, unless you have some identifying mark, like your fucking name is on your dick with ballpoint pen.
Or just step back and wait for it to happen, and be more.
What do you mean by preemptively strike?
Well, because you really have two options.
What does Lauren hand out more, his social security number or his baby bird dink pics?
You have two options. You can either
Hey, Pagemaster.
ignore it and wait for something to come up, and then you're like, okay, well, yeah, but let me explain my side, or you come out first and say like, hey, you might hear, and I really don't know, I really don't know how that would work or what you would say, but basically let people know that they may hear or see something about you. And
nope, shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have made an apology, shouldn't have even referenced it, should have fucked off, made a steer music channel, and left it alone. We'd have forgotten about him by now.
And that you were misled, and you just kind of explain that you were misled by...
Or if you do reference it, hey, I'm an adult man who sent what I thought was an adult woman a picture or a series of pictures, and it was foolish. You guys have the right to laugh at me now. I'm going to laugh at myself about it. Ha, 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 ha. That's what I did in my scandal. El
a
scandalo.
person, and
I have
it
a
was
tattoo
all
of Casey's
guys
name on my
just
thigh.
to like embarrass you or whatever. Because then when their video comes out, it cheapens
Just
the whole
the tip.
it cheapens the whole thing. It's the difference between someone apologizing, coming out
Don't
and
take
saying,
nudes you
"Hey,
have to
back in
apologize for.
2009, I made some racist tweets and I did blackface, and I'm really sorry, but I've really learned my lesson in the past." Or having it found out, and then you going, "Oh man, I've really learned over these last 3 hours since these
It's really nice that Jorrun had Wes to lean on. I mean, Wes is really a good friend.
were found." And one of those guys gets canceled, and the other guy gets to keep his he keeps his job, and people accept that he learned a lesson because he preemptively apologized versus after the fact.
Yeah.
But do you really believe that this person is? I mean, it seems like they're pretty dedicated.
Let's go back to the beginning for a second, guys. Mac and cheese. Why would you even start with someone with the screen name Mac and Cheese?
Yeah.
Do you think these people are? Do you think?
Yeah, if you're gonna send a nude picture, I would imagine if you send so many that it just doesn't matter how you look. I mean, I always imagined. I think, Kayla, don't listen for a second. I think I've sent one naked picture of myself in my whole life, and that was probably 20 years ago. And you better believe I spent a lot of time making sure I looked my best.
Think it's the same person?
It's all over the internet now. Just put in Google, put like Beyonce nudes, and you'll see me.
I pray.
Hi, Wes. I was talking some actual nice things about you, so now I got to kind of switch gears now.
It's one person. I would hate to think it's a fucking team. And again, that mystifies me because, like I said, I'm nice to everyone. Like, in that conversation, I didn't do anything quote-unquote wrong. It was two consensual adults.
Then why are you making such a big fucking deal about it? Two consenting adults having a conversation, sending stupid pictures to each other, and it was just to make you look foolish, dude. You're the one who created all this, you moron. And scene. Yeah, there's naked pics of me online. Like I said, just go in the Google thing and type in Beyonce nudes.
Doing what they wanted to do. But the fact that this person is this kind of like
it's no secret.
hatred and obsession. I mean, yesterday when Chef, who was my best friend, he knew I wasn't going to be there streaming. He's like, "Are you in my stream?" I'm like, "No, I'm in an open mic right now running the sound. I'm going up to the stage pretty."
Only 87 pros send sad, flaccid dink pics while they sit naked on their bed with a passive-aggressive pouty face. Of course, I want to be naked with you. I love you. Why wouldn't I want to be naked with you? I think Nick's going to throw up.
He's just like, someone is here, and he sent me that, and it's a person, and the person was actually doing, I mean, it was a very small screen, but doing a decent impression of me. And the fact that he was being sweet to Cat G, who obviously is so sweet, and going through shit, and flirting with Rhoda, it was almost worse, Wes, than if he was insulting me and or trying to ruin.
Okay, so someone was pretending to be Jorrun. This is what I think he's saying, because I was kind of not paying attention, which happens frequently. We're supposed to be listening to this video, but I end up just talking about whatever. Whatever. No white panties, a bra. In a chunky sweater while looking back, no pants on. Nick's gonna find you, and he's gonna puke on you. I just completely lost my train of thought.
You're saying something about somebody pretending to be...
Oh, somebody was pretending to be Jorrun in his streams or in other streams. They would say Jorrun Comedy and have the same picture. They were being nice to Kat G and mildly flirting and being respectful to other people. So what's the problem? And why is Jorrun so focused on flirting all the time? I remember I just had like this flashback in my mind. Every time you would see Jorrun, in like Sunday with Cod, you know, clobbering time stream, you would see him in the chat, and he would just say some dumbass, cheesy ass, fucking flirty, stupid thing, and it's like he thought that was so charming. It's like, oh, it's my trademark. I just flirt with all the women. It was annoying, dude. It was fucking annoying. It wasn't charming. It wasn't cute. It wasn't a thing. It wasn't like all the ladies would be like, oh, here comes Jorrun. Get ready. He's going to dazzle us.
Ooh, now the stream is actually watchable.
On my
Nick.
rep, it was somehow worse. And
It's the quick breakdown, honestly, I can tell you, this is really the quick and dirty breakdown. Jorrun joined the community. He started making content. Yeah, he sang some songs. They were all right. He sang some like parodies. He started talking to women in the chats, like really flirty. It was more annoying to me than anything. He would start having conversations like on Skype. I had a conversation with him about my creative process. I guess I was too old for Jorrun. And trust me, that's not a problem. I was not really, you know. He enticed two other women into participating in his fan fiction that he wrote, and sort of got them to read things that were sexually exciting to him personally in the guise of comedy. That's sort of the summation of the whole thing.
Well, I mean, what did he say?
There was one song that was, I'm saying like his stupid parodies, it wasn't the worst. It was just, you know, it was just kind of there. It was sort of like, I love you, but I hate you. It was, I can't even remember what it was. It was just forgettable.
Hey, that was so much.
Oh yeah, Westmost, and honestly, I put a channel, a link for the video that we're watching. But Westmost has a lot of stuff about it. He really covers it well.
Like you.
well, at first,
Yeah, Jorrun being trolled by his mirror channel is the funniest part of Jorrunography. You can hear him getting angry and deleting the comments during his live streams. Greta Baspy and Glory in the Morning. Fucking A, right. Yes, Dick Hungwell. I'm trying to find... we had a conversation, like a chat on Skype. I'm trying to find it. He was mildly insulting to me, basically about my age. He kind of informed me that I was too old, and I was sort of like, well, that's good, because I wasn't interested anyway. It wasn't even like we were having a romantic or flirty conversation. It was just insulting. They were, in fact, the worst. They weren't I mean, his songs, his serious music is the worst. He made like a parody song that was all right. It was just all right.
said, oh, cat.
Now his stuff about make fun of Lauren, look, that's better than porn, whatever. That's stupid.
And I'm glad to hear things are going better for you. I've been worried. And like,
all I want to do is
and
love
then
you.
Rhoda's got my
Rhoda,
back, and
song.
she goes, my heart belongs to
Hi,
Jorrun.
89,
Like, oh.
89
But
Magpie.
Chef said that it was quickly obvious that he wasn't me. Because, again, it was just a quick screenshot. He goes, the guy was trying to flirt, but with him it came off as creepy. He said...
Are you sure that wasn't actually you, Jorrun? He said he had a screenshot of someone pretending to be Jorrun Comedy, flirting, but it came off as creepy. That actually is an appropriate description for the way that he flirted. Oh, my blue eyes are my superpower. How's my beautiful green-eyed lady? Oh, I'm
Blue
from...
eyes are my superpower.
Oh, you're 48? I'm actually your age, but I only date 16-year-olds. He didn't say that.
that the guy just didn't have my charm.
Oh,
I'm a steal a toy. 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 Sorry. It's like, what the fuck? He heard one joke about Bunky, didn't really understand what was going on, and wrote a whole song about it. It's actually quite a talent.
okay.
Which, to me, strikes me as a very
Hey,
Vince
Batsby, you old
type of
fucking
thing.
mummy.
Yeah.
Because,
Heard of
there is
Vin
an art
Fleetsby.
to what I do, if I say so myself.
Oh,
And part of it
absolutely.
is very much,
I'm
noticing
still a
how the
toy.
girl goes.
Mm.
With Rhoda, it's always the rose kiss smiley back at me. It's always reciprocated.
And I think he's referencing Rhoda's Chewed Tootsie, just for reference. He considers, you know, he says something flirty, and in this case he's talking about Rhoda's Chewed Tootsie. She would send like a smiley back. That, I guess to him, that's considered flirting.
Even Scarlett, who is a little bit more, you know, well, Scarlett gets drunk and then you get to see the real Scarlett, and it is.
Fuck you, dude. Scarlett gets drunk and you see the real Scarlett. He's talking about these people as if he really knows them. You guys, I make a video and we like talk shit and we chat in the comments. And a few of you I've actually had the privilege of talking on Skype. We've read together, or we'll email each other messages. And I feel like I know you. I feel like we're friends, but I don't know you like that. I can't say something like, yeah, me and Shin sent me a bunch of dick pics, and you know how Shin is. He eats some lasagna, and all of a sudden he's so Italian, he has to send me dick pics. I don't know people like that. Who the fuck does he think he is to talk about Scarlett like that? Well, you know, when she gets drunk. Okay, just because she maybe has a persona when she's chatting and makes jokes, it doesn't mean that you really know that about her. Fuck you, dude.
Isn't to me. I don't mind saying.
Thank you, SJ Maple L and Scarlet Ebony. No, Jorrun, she was never into you. She was just saying Lauren quotes to you. That's the other thing. The Lauren quotes are predator quotes. He didn't understand what the fuck people were talking about, so he thought they were really into him. Yeah, have you seen Shin's manicotti? It's impeccable.
That because there are plenty of receipts, to steal your word, on my videos to prove. Yeah. No.
He's got receipts? What? That she said Lauren quotes? Fuck you. You don't know Scarlett. I don't know Scarlett. That's not fair to say that.
Oh, receipts.
Yeah, I can laugh a little bit.
Receipts.
Yeah, receipts. I'm not quite as good with receipts as you are, but I do.
I'm not quite as good at receipts as you are, Wes. That's like saying, I mean, Jesus Christ, Wes is the king of receipts. Fuck, I can't even think of an analogy. That's so stupid of him to say.
Follow my tracks
And
fairly
you handled
well.
it well.
But so yeah.
Oh, thank you, Shin.
I am beloved, and I've seen recently, particularly when I reach out to some people,
Hold on.
that I
We
am
have to go
highly
back a little
esteemed.
bit. I don't want to replay that offensive shit he said, but
tracks fairly well. There's room to grow about. But so yeah, I am beloved, and I've seen recently, particularly when I reach out to some people, that I am highly esteemed, which
I am beloved and I am highly esteemed. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. He had maybe at peak.
Why would you do this to us?
Great Baps B. Jorrun Lover donated $3. Dear Diary, it's me Baps. Isn't Jorrun a total dreamboat? He makes great songs and his comedy keeps me in stitches. His blue eyes are his superpower because they make my clothes melt away. I wish I could be his genie.
Get it, Diary? Wish? Like a genie? Sexy. Thank you. Great Baps B. Jorrun Lover. I mean, this part is really pissing me off. I am beloved and highly esteemed. What kind of asshole says they're beloved? Just saying. What kind of fucking asshole fuckface says they're beloved?
touches my heart. Really does. But
yeah, he had 156 subs at his peak. Thank you, Wes. I mean, you're beloved in the community. Dude, you're fucking...
So where I'm at right
Yeah, if y'all ever catch me saying I'm beloved and highly esteemed, you better come for me. You better fucking knock me down the whole fucking ladder. I didn't earn that shit.
now is, I'll just say quick. The 3 or 4 thoughts that come to my head is, 1, I trust no one new. All my DMs are fucking closed and locked down, probably never come back. And I am worried about waking up and seeing more shitty comments. Somebody actually created a Jorrun comedy channel with my profile pic.
Oh my God, Wes, can you believe this? This is how delusional and such a lack of perception on his part to tell Wes. Just hearing the donation sound. Thank you. Can you believe this, Wes? They made a mirror channel with my profile picture. Okay. That's like saying to a serial killer, can you believe someone's going out and killing all these women? I mean, I'm not saying Wes is a serial killer, but you draw your own conclusions.
I'm like, YouTube, step up your game because you're fucking shit.
Well, I mean, there's nothing illegal about that.
You know what? Great point, Weird Versions. I am beloved and highly esteemed. I heard good people saying stuff like that a total of 0 times. If you're beloved and esteemed, you don't walk around reminding people of that fact.
I mean, look up Tiffany Lockhart. There's multiple channels called Tiffany Lockhart. That's not actually your channel name. It's it's a IP address. If you look at your actual channel URL, that's your channel name. Because you could change your name to something else. You know what I mean? So
need to know what.
Who would do such a thing? I may or may not be the Gilgo Beach murderer. What a scoop!
Block that shit.
Yeah.
Wes Most, investigative reporter. We call him Newsy. You know, in the TCAP community, you know, when we're all having our private conversations, you know, us beloved and highly esteemed members, content creators in the community, when we all have private nicknames for each other, and Wes is Newsy. Just wanted to let you guys know that. And Gilgo Beach murderer.
And yeah, then the picture. Yeah, and the
I am tolerated and barely noticed.
picture too. They're not going to do anything. I mean, because people have fan accounts and use Chris Hansen's picture.
Yeah. But
like, you're so big time, Jorrun, that you have to expect that. I mean, you are basically as popular as Tiffany Lockhart and Chris Hansen, so you should expect that.
Since I was having a magnificent conversation with this black chick from Cali who seemed amazing, and now I'm like, okay, 5 minutes from now is she going to go, ta-da!
And how dare you? Hey, black chick from Cali better be everything he's expecting. Fuck you, dude. Black chick. First of all, black chick from Cali.
Here's my black dick.
It's my black dick. It's bigger than yours. And you're this terrible person, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to tell everyone, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay.
Not that important.
I don't want to be like having one eye open and not feel like I can, like, I don't feel like I can go to a stream now. I'm worried about streaming on my...
That was me sighing, by the way. That wasn't... I can't even go to a stream now. Dude, go to a stream. You know what? He looks at it like it's his right, or his obligation, rather. Let's say Batsby is streaming. This asshole feels like he has to come in and liven up the chat. That's exactly what he thought. I have to go into these streams and kind of liven it up. That's my obligation as a professional, quote-unquote, comedian. Hey, dude, I can handle my own fucking business, dude. In fact, you just bring it down. I know comedy.
My own fucking channel, although the girls did come through for me very nicely.
Well, I
mean,
mean,
the moderate.
Like I said, I really
fun out of this shit.
I really think.
Wes, do you think he would be flattered to know I was behind all of the troll accounts and the Jorrun Mirror, or no? I don't know. That's a really good question, Wes. I think he would look at it like, because he was into you. I mean, he was really into you for just in some weird way, talking about your penis. And oh, just so you know, I promised everybody to send them copies of your dick pics you sent me after the stream. So just so you know that. But he was weirdly into you, so he may be flattered, but I think he would be a little bit hurt too, because I really think he was like, you were like his bro. And since I'm streaming and I have all these witnesses, I'm gonna kind of put you I'm gonna kind of corner you into saying I would really enjoy it if you could come on with me next time. Next time I do some Jorrun shit and maybe get some perspective from you.
You kind of have a choice. Are you just wait?
You look like a comedian. I happen to know comedians. Thank you. I'm glad somebody caught that. I'm glad somebody caught that. It wasn't me like bragging about how funny I am.
Either wait, and then wait for it to
Jared
happen,
can't donate to St. George.
and then respond, or say just yeah. And it's I don't know how that would look or how that would work. I really don't. I just know that in most cases, when you're dealing with PR, because I did manage PR, along with marketing, and with PR, the preemptive strike is they always want to strike first, so that they get the first word in, because after you
it's really important to mention you're black. Honest, I understand. I mean, what is wrong with him?
get the first word in, then it's everyone else's.
Comedians.
It's everyone else's job to. Now they have a narrative that they have to go off of and prove that's wrong.
Yeah.
But once they say something or put something out,
Westmost, I would be happy to share you with Honest. Honest, unlike you, Wes, Honest has an open invitation to stream with me anytime. I unfortunately have to talk to Wes's agent and all this bullshit before he comes on with me. And he wants we have to write a contract. He wants a percentage of donations, stuff like that. So we'll try to line that up.
then you're trying to defend yourself.
Yeah, I'd love to have Wes talk, Honest talk with us, Wes. Night Driver, I've never done Jorrun content. Never.
I don't know, Wes. I can't see myself. This might be the wrong thought. I can't see myself doing a very serious video where I go, these were the allegations. This is what happened. Da 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 da. Not that I.
If you're saying you can't do it serious, then do it funny, or don't do it at all. It's really.
Yay! Thank you, Honest. I love you.
Up to you.
I have a feeling I'm either going to not do anything or I'm going to withdraw.
I'll send you a message after. My agent for Sex Jorrun is not coming
from YouTube, and I really hate the idea of retreating from YouTube because I've loved it so much. Although I'm very, very glad I did not link my singing channel, which brings me so much happiness.
What a great idea to tell Wes about your singing channel. What a great idea. Jorrun is really perceptive about people. He's pretty smart.
I don't want shit following me there.
Yeah.
I don't know, kid. I am just... Thank you for talking to me.
Oh, no worries, man.
Thank you, Wes. Thank you so much.
You were Doc. That's a real problem. I know.
You would never try and troll me. Never, ever in a million years.
I'm getting trolled, really hard. Who should I call? Oh, the person I know that's really good at trolling.
In comparison.
No, I don't know. I was doxxed, but it was my face and my name. I think my dick in my face would be worse.
Oh, great.
I'm being honest though. I
Next time, Jorrun just, instead of his dick in his face, he sends pictures of Wes's dick.
much rather have my name and face doxed than my dick and face, because that means I sent that person my dick. And even though it happens, it's just
Jorrun's face and Wes's dick.
And then if you're saying was it like bad lighting? Was that the issue?
Lighting? Or no, it was a bad penis. It wasn't bad lighting. It wasn't a bad camera. It was just a bum penis.
What do you mean?
You said it was an unflattering picture.
Oh yeah.
So just shitty lighting. Maybe no one
get it real big. No, it was small.
Oh well, I mean you sent several, so I'm sure the other ones were fine.
It's really unfortunate looking,
Yeah,
Wes. It really is. It really is. It's so funny though. I'm gonna find my one and only Photoshop. I gotta find it.
Yeah. So I mean, whatever. Everyone has everyone. I don't know. I don't really.
Yeah, I didn't even know what to say.
I don't really know. I'm
I
kinda,
appreciate what you were trying to do.
yeah.
Wait, I gotta hear his stupid laugh again.
I don't really know. Whatever. Everyone has everyone. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really know. I'm
I
kinda,
appreciate what you were trying to do.
yeah. I don't really know what to say there, dude. But
Yeah, Big Pen. The Pen 15 Club.
Nothing.
if there's one takeaway, don't send face pics.
Wow.
Always blame the lighting.
Don't do that.
Never the subject.
Yeah, your face
don't
is
know. I've
on
been
your
on-
videos, and that is
We're
fine.
almost through this,
But
guys.
you can't
Yeah.
send a face pic with a dick pic. You just can't do that.
Holy.
Yeah. Even if there's a lot of...
So if you didn't get anything else out of this 40-minute phone call, Jorrun, never send face and genitals at the same time.
text in between.
No, not. I mean, now if you had gotten on to, if you had gone on like a Facebook call or Skype or something like that, and had a conversation and saw that this person was real and everything like that, and then she's sending you pictures and then it's a different story. But you can't do that. You can't do that first. And then if they're pushing for one specific thing like that, I mean, that's like what they do to what they do to Lorne.
Valid advice.
Wow. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I just say get some sleep, and hopefully tomorrow it blows over.
Yeah. All right, man.
All right, dude.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, let me know if anything else comes up. I'll let you know if I see any bullshit come my way too.
All right, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
Wes
it,
will
brother.
warn you. Don't worry, dude. Wes has got your back. He's looking out for you. And definitely tell Wes all your private personal information, especially the link to your other YouTube channel.
Of course.
Sleep. Wow.
Hi, conscious type person.
Bye-bye.
Sad Dink. Great name for an emo shoegaze band. That's it. We did it. I got a little distracted, but we made it through. And next time we'll watch part 1 of the apology call. I think there's like 12 parts, 23 parts, something like that. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, perhaps we can make it into 23
Yeah, I
parts.
probably can. So, and I'll try to get it lined up with sweet Honest and Wes's like whole entire crew of attorneys that I have to go through. And hopefully I can get them on. That would be really awesome. I really appreciate you guys coming on with me. It was morning when I started, and
Now it's noon.
yeah, now it's like almost 2 o'clock. That's crazy. It blew, yeah, the next day it blew over.
Okay,
and it all
good.
went
Listen to
away.
this song.
Ooh,
This is the song that I would like to have for you and
my
me.
new favorite.
Are you going to listen to the words
Who
of the
knew
song?
that Lord could rap?
I don't want to hear any rap bullshit.
Thank you, everybody. And I'll see you all
Lucky
later.
years, I'm going to fucking spit. I want you right there and right there, right now. In that same room as you, right now. Get that fucking doctor right there, right now. I want this motherfucker out of our lives. I want you right there and right there, right now. In that same room as you, right now. Get that fucking doctor right there, right now. I fucking cried for Tony Wednesday. They're speaking very fucking low. You haven't told him fucking no. I don't want him out of your fucking home. I want you to fucking tell me right now. Look what you're fucking doing. Did you hear me doing? You don't want the doctor in you. Is that motherfucker in you? I want you right there and right there, right now. In that same room as you, right now. Get that fucking doctor right there, right now. I want this motherfucker out of our lives. I want you right there and right there, right now. In that same room as you, right now. that fucking doctor right there, right now. I fucking cried for Tony Wednesday tonight. Do you want to lose me? Because that piece of shit. You don't want me. I'm fucking tired of it. I fucking cried for that cocksucker. I am tired of that motherfucker. You don't understand that or what? You're not fucking sorry, you're a slut. Guess what? I don't give a fuck. I want you right there and right there, right now. In that same room as you, right now. Get that fucking doctor right there, right now. I want this motherfucker out of my life. I want you right there and right there, right now. In that same room as you, right now. Get that fucking doctor right there, right now. I fucking cried for Tony Wednesday. Fucking let it come to this.